Hey folks, welcome to another edition of the Futures League Rundown. I'm your host Ben Hayes. Well, today's August 11th and our championship is now set. And well, last night was simply breathtaking.
Nashua, Seacoast, the battle for New Hampshire. Series tied at 1. Winner goes to the ship, loser goes home. And these teams were chomping at the bit to get started. By the end of the third, Seacoast was leading 5-3, and that wouldn't even be half of the runs scored in this one. In fact, 4 Knights would homer in this one, doubling their total from the night before. Amherst's Harry Roberson had the first one for Nashua, launching a solo rocket in the second inning. He would go 4 for 6 on the night, scoring once more in this one. Seacoast's Kyle Wisniewski saw Roberson's homer and decided to one-up it. Wisniewski knocked a grand salami into the bleachers, scoring 4 runs to take the lead for the Mavs. He was 1 for 3 on the night, walking twice and batting in 5 runs. The MVP, Mickey Gasper of Bryant, had his second homer in 2 games and also had his 4th, 5th, and 6th walk in the last 2 games. At this point, you just expect 3 walks and a dinger out of Gasper. He went 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Charlie McConnell of Northeastern had a day as well. He was 2 for 4 with a solo home run while also walking and scoring twice. Now let's take a flashback to Game 2. Remember, the game was tied 5-5 in the 9th inning and Ken Cruz hit a grand slam to win the game for his only hit of the game? Well, last night, with the score of 9-9 entering the 9th inning, Cam Cruz came up to bat. Again, without a hit on the day so far, and again, Cruz rocks a yabo into the outfield to win this game. Quite a dramatic series for Cruz. Cam LaFleur of URI picks up the win for his 2 innings of relief work. He allowed no runs and 1 hit while striking out 5. And so the Knights win this game 10-9 over Seacoast, and Nashua will be moving on to the championship.
Now time for the player and pitcher of the night, brought to you by On Deck Sports, the official sponsor of the Futures League.
And the On Deck Sports player of the night goes to Harry Roberson of the Nashua Silver Knights, as the shortstop from Amherst went 4 for 6 on the night with a homer, 1 run batted in, and 2 runs scored. The On Deck Sports pitcher of the night goes to Cam LaFleur of the Nashua Silver Knights, as the left-hander from the University of Rhode Island came in for relief in the 8th inning and closed the game out to pick up the win. LaFleur tossed for 2 innings, allowing no runs on 1 hit and striking out 5 batters, as the Knights are championship bound.
The Knights and Bravehearts are back in action tonight as the championship begins at 7 o'clock. Here's TJ Hartnett with a championship preview.
What's up, Futures League fans? TJ Hartnett here. Amazing game out in Seacoast, and they're going to be a great test for Worcester here. Looking at some of the stats, and this is pretty much a preview for the game for you guys, Nashua's got some playmakers, and I think that's what puts them at an equal partner to Worcester on the card going out for tomorrow. If you look at the hit side, Harry Roberson had 8 in the playoffs, and they had to play that first round, unlike Worcester who had the bye, but those 8 hits are untouched. In second place, Ryan Sullivan with 6, so the 2 of them are on top with home runs. Charlie McConnell, Cameron Cruz both have 2. They're newcomers to the team who have made an amazing impact, so those 2 guys you really got to watch out for when it comes to the long ball hits, RBI category. That's something about this team that's very, very special, is no matter who it is, Phenopoulos or Sullivan or Gasper, the MVP, they're always making big plays. They're playmakers through and through, so you got to watch out for those guys. Worcester going for that 3-peat, so it's very tough, especially if you drop that game 1. You saw Nashua do it, and then they went out to Seacoast and won 2 on the road. don't test your luck twice, Nashua. If you're going into Worcester down 1, most likely I don't think you're going to come away with that championship. You got to go out there and you got to take that first game if you want to take on Worcester. They are very, very tough to take 2 from. You've seen this entire season. They're the outright number 1. When we look at pitching, that is where they thrive. Moscatello, Stegani, they all through this week, they are phenomenal pitchers. They strike out so many batters. You're going to see Tyler Lone Star, who's a phenomenal pitcher for Nashua. You're going to see Sean Mooney at some point, who's been a newcomer for the second half of the season, who's been on fire. So those 2 guys, hopefully they get to go against each other. I imagine Mooney will be ready for Saturday. Regardless, it's going to be an amazing series, and you guys got to tune out for it. You got to go out there and check it out. It's going to be unreal. Tune in. Check out the rundown. Ben Hayes doing a fantastic job. Thanks for having me on. I'm TJ Hartnett. Let's go.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Futures League Rundown. Folks, get in your cars, caravan together, take a bus, take a train, take an airplane, take a dog sled, whatever you need to do, get to Nashua to see this game tonight. I promise you will not regret it. There have been 5 championships so far in the Futures League history, and 4 of them have been won by these 2 teams that are playing tonight in Nashua. Now, of course, give us the follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook if you haven't already. Again, until next time, I'm your host, Ben Hayes. Championship tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow.